Go Pacers, go Pacers, go Pacers, go Indiana Pacers. This is Lifestyles with Eric. I'd like to send a special shout out to the Indiana Pacers. We're rooting for you tonight. We hope you win this game. You guys can do it. You can pull it off. When you come into Lifestyles chat, make sure you wipe your feet off. And the first thing I need you to do is super violate that like button, please. I need you to hit that like button as many times as you can. It will not, I promise you, it will not cost you anything. Okay. All righty. I'm Lifestyles with Eric. Happy Monday evening, everyone. Who's coming on in tonight? We're going to see who comes in. Come on in. We're live. We are live. Come on in. I'm Lifestyles with Eric. It's Monday. Um, Still been doing a lot of raining, but I think we're going to get some dry weather eventually. Excuse me, Miss Audrey again. Davis, AGD is available, and she is in the house. Thank you for coming in tonight. Happy Monday evening to you as well. We won't get into too much tonight. I'm just going to talk about a few things, really, maybe one thing: sports, referees, guys throwing games, referees being threatened. There's a few things that I want to add to that, but um, I'm going to wait till Mr. Rico comes in. Want to see how many people come in our live tonight. We'll have a couple special guests coming in here real soon. May have a special guest on tomorrow or sometime this week. And again, we're getting ready to add some people to the platform, give them a chance to speak, a voice on Lifestyles with Eric. I definitely don't mind someone coming on my platform and speaking your voice and telling us what it is you feel passionate about. So feel free if you have any ideas or show ideas that you would love to speak on, and if it's something that you may possibly want to get on and talk about yourself with me, we definitely love to have you a part of Lifestyles with Eric. So make sure you guys come on in, tap on in. I need you to thumbs up when you come in. Please like that video, share the video. And remember, if you're not a subscriber of Lifestyles with Eric, hit that subscribe button. You definitely won't be disappointed. And I'd love to have you a part of my family. Sending a special shout out to the Stone family. Um, they lost their dad a couple of years ago from COVID, I believe. And I just wanted to say, send a special shout out to them and their family. Special shout out to my little brother Dave Stone. Peace. All righty, take it easy, everyone. Everybody's going to be okay. We're all here together. We're blessed. What else? What else? All righty, let's see. Come on in, everyone. Come on in. Where's everybody at? It's not game time yet, so come on in. Kenyatta, hello. Thank you for coming in tonight. Thank you for coming in. Make sure you hit that like button when you come in tonight, please. Miss Vivian, Miss Vivian's in the house. Hey, Vivian, make sure you hit that like button when you come in. Make sure you hit that like button when you come in. I appreciate everybody coming in tonight. Happy Monday evening to everyone. Go Pacers. If you're into that kind of stuff or sports or whatever, go Pacers. Um, yeah, yeah. Hey, guess who's got a birthday coming up in about a week, a little longer? Yours truly. I'll be 53 and it's still me. All right. I try to come up with a rhyme every time I turn a certain age. All right. Come on in. Mr. Rico's coming in. I guess he's coming in here. I'm sure he'll be in. I'm sure he'll be in. What else is going on? What else have you heard? Anybody got any stories, any quick stories? Anything going on with you? I hope it's all positive. But sometimes things aren't positive. Sometimes it's just news, or sometimes it's just a story. I know Israel and Iran are at odds right now. I believe Israel shooting some bombs over to Iran. I don't know if that's good or bad. That is your opinion on that. Um, we just definitely don't need to be a part of that. We got Mr. Rico coming a part of the show now. We're gonna add Mr. Rico. Mr. Rico, what's going on, sir? What's happening?
What's up, y'all?
Salute.
Luke, going
All
down.
righty. We got Mr. Rico in the house, raided up, raided up. He's ready for the football season. That's his favorite football team, I believe, is the Raiders, right?
Yeah. I'm always ready. I don't even care
Okay.
if it's
Once
football
Raiders
season.
fans, always a Raiders fan.
Die hard.
Die hard. All righty. I remember the man with the dark glasses. What was his name?
Who? What the coach or?
The owner? Was it the owner or the coach?
Yeah.
The dark glass. He wore those
Uh.
skinny. He's an
Yeah.
older back in the
Davis. Al.
Al Davis. Yeah, Al Davis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Al.
I remember Mr. Al Davis.
Well, I
Yeah.
didn't say it off top. I thought about his son with the crazy mullet, but yeah, Al.
Okay. All right. All right. Yeah, man. Let's see what's going on. Man, I saw a fight. Somebody sent me down. I guess the last basketball game. Some girls that jumped on a young lady down there at the Cambridge Fieldhouse. I didn't like that. I don't like to see that kind of stuff, man.
Man, it'd be us, man.
That's
As
what
much as
I'm
I
saying.
love us,
Yeah.
much as I love us, man, it's us. It's
Yeah,
us.
I love us. I just don't like to see us doing ignorant shit.
Yeah. I mean,
You know?
even if I see white boys doing it or whatever, you chances you gonna see us doing it, just doing it, and it's a sad truth, you know. It's a sad truth.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
some just go out. I was telling my talking to my ex last night, and because she lived out of town and it was her birthday, and we just got to talking, and I was just telling her back before we was dating, back when I was young, that being part of that active life, that you got some dudes that was, bangers, they bang differently. You got ones that's just players, you got ones that's just organized, and you got the ones that go out to the club looking for something, just looking to beat somebody up. That's what they do. I got homeboys that did. That's what they did. They ain't going out dancing. They wasn't going out trying to talk to no chicks. They going out just to start something.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you got them chicks, man. They be so jealous. They be jealous of each other.
Yeah.
Or even
Yeah.
weird.
It seems like I think women kind of pop off a lot more faster than men do nowadays.
Yeah, they do.
Women pop off. They'll pull a pistol on another woman. So yeah, women will definitely pop off. They pop off. Yeah.
They just got like they got a little low tolerance thing. And I don't know, man. It's weird. It's weird. I wouldn't even call it. I wouldn't call it them. I wouldn't call them being masculine. I just call them just issues, man. They got problems. I call it ratchets. Just ratchets. And it's a whole turn off. You know what I mean? That ratchet stuff turn off.
Big turn off now.
I can handle a girl like that.
I can do a little ghetto. What'd you say?
Yeah, I can do a little. I can handle that little little ghetto ratchetness. I can handle
a little. Yeah, I can handle a little bit of it, but I
it's
don't
just
like
too
to do
much.
all that.
It's too much. I don't need to be trying to train nobody in. You know what I'm saying? She gonna want to do it anyway. If she really like me, she gonna tone it down.
Right. I'm not. I can't train you how to act and have etiquette. So no, I don't like extra ghetto, loud, boisterous black women. No, I don't. Absolutely not. And I definitely wouldn't want a white woman that thought she was black and it was loud and ghetto acting either. Wouldn't want that.
Yeah.
Either.
I had that before, man.
Yeah, if I dated a white woman, she'd have to act like a white girl, act like herself, be herself. That's all. But anyway, whatever. That's neither here nor there.
Man, it's been a lot of them couple of little stupid fights. That's like
what'd you
what
say?
the heck? I've seen a couple of little other stupid fights. Like,
yeah. Let me. What did I see today? I was watching did you see where the IMPD was the pepper spray? I mean, hit the black guy in the chest with the pepper pellets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. He was overexerting it. That's why I said when they be hiring people with issues, man. It's like
Rico, you right, but let me interject real quick, because every time I see somebody that gets into, every time I see something police action, man, I'm looking at the age and I'm looking at what goes on. And most of the time I see, man, you and I are different. I know you got your different experiences with police officers, and I have too. But most of the time, people don't know how to fucking comply. They do not do what they're told. They do what they want to do. If the motherfucker tells you to get on the ground or whatever, to get the fuck on the ground, because you could end up the fucking dead. Fuck it. Why not just lose right there than lose forever? Why lose forever when you could just be down on the ground, get your fucking ass handcuffed, and go to fuck to jail so you can live another day to fucking talk about it instead of doing the opposite. I ain't moving. Stop. I'm strong. Oh, you can shoot me in the chest. Fuck it.
I agree.
I mean, well, you know how IPD is. They can be. I ain't gonna go too far because I don't know who's watching. They could possibly be buttholes sometimes. So just comply and do what the fuck they say do, man. I mean, my thing is, I got a buddy that argues the fuck it with police. Fuck arguing with them. You could end up fucking dead, man. When you old to be arguing. Give me my ticket or lock me up. That's it. I'm gonna do what you tell me to do. Give you my license and registration. I'm not gonna move until you tell me. And that's it. Same shit I teach my 19-year-old son. You know, you get pulled over, you do what they tell you to do. Don't argue with them. Roll the window down. Let them tell you what they need you to do, and that's shut the fuck up besides that. That's it.
Because that's how I was. Like, I had learned with my experiences with the police, like, every time I caught some kind of little case, it'd be like, okay, now I'm getting it, how to deal with these dudes, because they different.
It's a trick.
At first, it's a trick to it. At first, you know, I would flee or whatever, and come to find out, if you don't flee, you play it smart. You know, cops are telling me to stop running. If you run, you don't. Even if you throw it away and they don't find it, they catch you. So I've got to the trick where I ain't gonna even run no more. I'm talking about, you know, really dirty, really doing stuff. But because we find out, if you don't run and play it smart and tell them what they want to hear, and they're going about their business. And for real,
but you know, running is gonna make their adrenaline go up higher and higher and higher.
That's another charge.
But I'm saying their adrenaline, their mental capacity goes up like this.
Yeah.
So they're up here instead. At first, they was already kind of, they're already aggressive.
Yeah.
But you run,
woo, you do like, you know, as soon as
look how the level goes up.
Yeah, it does. Instant.
Everything goes
instant.
up.
Yeah.
I mean,
either they can take off running after you, or they can just be like, you know what I'm saying? So they all, I agree with you on that. They hold little, you know, and even when you're trying to argue with them, and you know, if you know law, you already know how to kind of.
Hey, Bev. Hey, Glenda. Yeah, go ahead, Rico.
Yeah, if you know just law, you can just kind of like de-escalate it. But then you got the ones that are buttholes, and they will try to act like, well, you think you know more than me or better than me, and you know, get to that level too. So it's all about playing smart, man.
You said it, though, Rico. It's all about the mind. It's a mind game.
It's a mind game.
If they pull you over and you calm and you yes sir, no sir, sure sir, yes sir, okay sir. I'm saying in my own personal experience, shit is smooth as a motherfucker. But I'll give you a quick story. When I lived in California, I got pulled over I had made a mistake. On the highway. Had cut somebody off because I didn't know where I was going. I was getting off at an exit in San Diego, whatever. We were out together. We was at a club.
Yeah, you gotta do that. Yeah. They turn signal while yeah, I know what you're saying. They turn signal.
Yeah. So it was a police bound. He was a couple cars behind. He had saw me get over real fast and thought I might have been drinking. I get it. So he pulled us over after we got into the city. He had pulled us over, and of course, like I said, I'm driving. I got Indianapolis license plates, Indiana license plates rather, in California. There's 3 brothers in the car. You know, we in my Jag. You know what I'm saying? He walks up to the car. First of all, the first thing he says, "You know why I pulled you over?" Of course, that was it. I was like, "No, sir, I have no clue." You know, I acted like as if I didn't know. And then and then when he said, you know, I saw you make a weird turn or whatever, getting off an exit, I said, "Oh, you're absolutely right. I'm not from here, as you can see, and I made a quick turn because my friend, he lives here, and he told me to turn real fast and whatever." I said, "We just got out of the club. I haven't been drinking. I'm the designated driver." So he said, "Well, can you step out of the car?" Mind you, it's chilly in Cali at nighttime. It was cold, and I didn't have no jacket on or nothing. He out on his highway patrol jacket on and everything. So he had, it only takes, you know, you got my registration and driver's license. It doesn't take an hour, 45 minutes to run nobody's stuff. He had us, now he asked us where he didn't have us doing no field, none of that. He asked me stuff, but he had me sitting outside in the cold for 45 minutes while he's setting his vehicle, acting like he was running my stuff. So he was trying to break my spirit and I was sticking my hands like I was freezing, man. I was freezing. I was pissed, but I didn't go off. I didn't cuss at him. He could have set me in the front seat with him on the other side. You know, I didn't do nothing wrong. He didn't give me, matter of fact, he didn't even give me a ticket, but he wanted to break me by standing me outside for that long while he's setting his warm car. But when he gave me my stuff back, he said, "Make sure you get your license plates in the next 30 days. Have a good night." I didn't go off. I could have said, "Man, why the fuck you have me stand?" I didn't say anything. "Thank you, sir," and went on about my business.
All right.
I was angry.
Right, because you was out there, you in a state, so you don't know how.
Even if I wasn't, I let it go, Rico. I mean, I didn't been pulled over and went through some crazy stuff here in Indiana, but it's not. I just know how to deal with things the older I've gotten. That's all. It's a maturity thing. I've gotten older, and I know how to comply with that because I don't want to be a statistic. Right. I don't. I carry a gun. I don't want to be a statistic. I don't want them to say I'm reaching for something, you know. So.
Yeah, things have changed.
Things have changed. And it just seemed like in UNR time, when people run, they let the dogs out on you, or they might shoot you. Anything could happen. It used to be the dogs, though. I ain't gonna lie. People didn't get you. When people would flee from the cops, 9 times out of 10, they didn't get shot. They got bit up by the dogs.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
When back in the 90s, people weren't being shot for running. They would let the dogs out.
And you notice that you don't see the helicopters anymore because that's what they used to have.
Oh, okay. See,
ghetto birds used to be out all the time.
Yeah. Well, I think that's a money thing here. I think that might be about money.
Right, because they used to be out in our neighborhood. We just be out.
Yeah.
They out. So, flashing a little light. You know what I'm saying? We standing out there and they flashing. So
they be beaming down. Yeah.
Beaming down, seeing who going. We got used to it. We got used to it. Then there was a couple of times when they was chasing us. We was fleeing. They had that copter came out of nowhere.
Right.
There he was. Yeah, so
yep.
It's different now, though.
Yeah, it's different, man. It's different.
No helicopters.
They don't want to run no more neither. They want to just pow pow. They don't want to
Pow
run.
pow. Pew
Pow
pew.
pow.
No dogs, no helicopters.
That's
Just
it.
pew.
It's over. Actually, they want to get it over with. They don't, yeah, they just want to get it over with. So I just tell people when you get pulled over, man, the biggest thing is that get the traffic stop over as fast as possible. Don't drag it out. The longer you drag it out, the faster it is you may be going to jail. The longer, because you're dragging it out longer and longer. Just comply, do what you're told, and be respectful. That's all you can do. Even if you don't like them son of a bees, SOBs, you still got to be respectful. It's best.
And I'm noticing, have you noticed that the cops that they've been hiring lately, they just be hiring anybody. Like you'll see a police officer and be like, what the?
Oh, because they don't look like a police officer.
And you'd be like, they be out of weight, out of shape, and just.
And I don't understand the out of shape because they can't go through academy fat. They gotta. Hey, Hope. They gotta. I don't understand that though, Rico. How can you?
Yeah, I see that.
You can't be that in the academy because you got to be able to go through the training.
In everything in training, yeah. But you know, some of them dudes be athletically big dudes. You know, you got the athletically big people. You know, that's really they in shape. They really in shape. They just big. But you got the ones we like. And then I seen a couple of officers like, man, this dude, he's a street cop, but he's like over a certain age. You like, what the heck is he being? What is this old man being a street
because
cop?
they're supposed to retire. They can retire after 20 years, 25, right? So they don't even have to take it today in their late 60s and all that. They can retire at 50. You know, if they've been on the force 25 years.
Yeah, I've just seen that lately. Like, and you know, you see that they were hiring so much now. They really hire.
I mean, they need fresh meat. They need youth, though. They need with some good heads on their shoulders. Not none of these corn-fed racists.
They need some. Oh,
what'd you say?
They need somebody that's from that area, like you.
I like that idea. I've been saying that. Yeah, they need to get people from the area, but people from the area, they do. I agree. Definitely.
You know, every time they send a call on some from the neighborhood, this be the cops from they grew up in Whitestown or grew up in Martinsville or grew up somewhere else. And they IPD and like why are you sending them?
Yeah, I don't think they want to put the ones from the hood in the hood. I think they want to put them out somewhere in the outskirts. And they put the ones from the country into the hood, the opposite. I don't know why.
The figure, I guess, is to keep the order, to balance it out.
Yeah, I agree. So what you think about that last game, Rico? I don't want to clickbait nobody. I got that part of the title. What you think about the last game of the Pacers and the OKC?
I kind of think that, man, the Pacers kind of gave it away, man. And OKC needed that game. So that was kind of a get their lick back. They got their lick back, but yeah, they kind of gave it away. In the bar I was watching it at, I ain't gonna say what bar it was, but the TV kept buffering, like they didn't pay their Wi-Fi or something.
You're right. I went through the set. Okay, so it wasn't my team. Okay,
so it just was. So so it wasn't the bar.
Well, you know what? It could have been the Wi-Fi. It could have been Spectrum, bro. Spectrum's garbage. I got Spectrum.
Buffering, man. I got Spectrum too.
I don't like it. But anyway, what you think about the ref? So the ref's name is Scott Foster. I
know about him. Yeah.
He's been refereeing since he was 27 years old, and he is die hard. They say he is a hard-nosed referee. But they say a lot of players don't like him, or what do you think from what you saw in the game? Do you think he called some weird calls or didn't call the calls that he should have called? Or
yeah, it was a couple of calls. It was a couple of calls, and sometimes the challenges are good to have. But even they will overturn the challenge, and it still be like, no, that I don't get that. Like even those fouls, and You know, those little brush. It won't even be a brush foul. It'll be a breath foul. Just those breath. They call ghost fouls. This is what we call ghost fouls.
He called everything on us. They called everything on us.
Calling everything. And that's the thing that he stepped away, I believe, because he was getting pressured. He was getting pressured. And, you know, then you got to look at the other side of the coin, that corruption in sports too. So, but then again, it's good for TV. Game 7 would be good for them. It'd be good for the league. But man, I noticed out of all the years that I've been a basketball fan, they didn't air a finals game on a Sunday. On Father's Day, not on a Sunday, on Father's Day. I take that back. Not Sunday.
They should have done it yesterday.
Yes, they always had a finals game on Father's Day.
That would have been, you're right. They could have did that and then played it. Yeah. They should have.
They always did. That always happened. Like, and I was like, wait a minute, hold on.
That would have made a good. That would have made some good TV because it was Father's Day. But
I said,
yeah, like, they could have did it in the evening, like early evening game, or like
8:30. They always do it at 8. They always do it at 8:30. I remember we was watching last season it was a finals game on Father's Day. Season when LeBron played, when they played Miami, played Dallas.
Okay.
That game, one of their games was on Father's Day. Like this schedule, whoever made the schedule this year, man.
Well, NBA is changing up, man, and it's not as popular.
It's changing up.
Rico.
ESPN, they got this deal with ESPN because if you knew, if it was on if TNT was still had their contract, that game would have came on yesterday. But that's right. It's not TNT, ABC. See, ABC has this thing with ESPN. So, but I'm still like, Father's Day, they always had an NBA Finals game on Father's Day. Like, what the? So it's weird. This is weird. It's weird with this ref that he's backing out. And I think the pressure was on him because he did make some BS calls or whatever. You know, I'm quite sure Rick Carlisle is familiar with him. That coach for OKC probably is not that familiar like that. He's familiar with him, but not that. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, Rick Carlisle said they was gonna be looking at the videos. So by him looking at those videos, we got to know what not to do too. You know, we got to know, keep your hands off those players. It can't get. How about we just can't get too aggressive? We just got to play our ass off. That's all.
Because they let them get physical the first couple of games, and then it got a little bit. So I'm quite sure that the power ups are seeing stuff like, man, y'all ain't calling this, you know. But hey, man.
So we'll see.
That's crazy though. He steps out like.
So he's not reffing tonight. So we'll see if we can tell a difference, people, and we'll come back at you Wednesday and talk about it. I appreciate everybody coming in tonight. Go Pacers. We rooting for you. We know you can do it. We know you got it in you. It is what it is.
Basketball, man. I just like to see good basketball.
Yeah, good, clean basketball. We hope, of course, we hope we're the victors, but whoever wins, we just hope it's clean. Again, that's it. So I appreciate everybody coming in tonight. Make sure you thumbs up the video. Bless you. Make sure you thumbs up the video. Share the video out. If you're not a subscriber of Lifestyles with Eric, subscribe to Lifestyles with Eric. We'd love to have you a part of the family. Come on in. Everybody like the video. Glenda, Hope, Vivian, Kenyatta, Bev, everybody that came in tonight. Thanks for coming in tonight. Audria, appreciate everyone. Thank you. We'll see you soon. Go Pacers. All right. Peace.
Y'all.
All right.